It's 10 o'clock. Let's go ahead and get started because we got a busy day today. Not only do we have One Piece, but we also have Final Fantasy 16. So let's go ahead and get the formalities out of the way, shall we? Good to see you, Kohagen and Ogata-san. Yo, peoples! Kyushu92 here, and welcome back to yet another live reading of One Piece. Today, we are going to be going through Volume 40 of the series, titled Gear. So let's go ahead and get started. I told you I'm not wasting any time because this is a hefty one. I think there's 11 chapters in this one, so we're going to have to go through this completely without any interruptions to ensure that I get this out in a good amount of time. Also, unsurprisingly, I got a copyright claim for yesterday's reading of One Piece simply because I had the Soge King song playing. I knew it was going to happen, but I ain't worried about it. I mean, I'm going to be doing 82. I've been doing all these streams of this entire series, so missing out on revenue of just one stream out of 82, I don't think is gonna do anything to me overall, at least longevity wise. Good to see you. Good to see you as well, Gajil. Oh, today's the day. You already been eating, but today we get to eat. We get to eat. Oh, we eating good today. Let's go. The Story of One Piece, Volume 40. Monkey D. Luffy started out as just a kid with a dream to become the greatest pirate in history. Stirred by the tales of pirate red-haired Shanks, Luffy vowed to become a pirate himself. That was before the enchanted devil fruit gave Luffy the power to stretch like rubber, at the cost of being unable to swim. A serious handicap for an aspiring sea dog. Undeterred, Luffy set out to sea and recruited some crewmates. Good to see you, Ozzy. You're early today, but I believe you told us you would be greeting. Yes. We're early today, so that way I can go out and get my copy of Final Fantasy 16, get it installed, and then we're going to have a good old, nice, long session of playing it later today. Undeterred, Luffy set out to sea and recruited some crewmates. Master Swordsman Zoro, Treasure Hunting Thief Nami, Lying Sharpshooter Usopp, the High-Kicking Chef Sanji, Chopper, the walking, talking reindeer doctor, and the mysterious archaeologist Robin. After many adventures, the Straw Hat ship the Marigo is less than seaworthy. In order to get her repaired, they head to Water 7, home of the best shipwrights. Furious at Luffy's decision to get a new ship instead, Usopp leaves the crew, and then Robin is linked to an assassination attempt on Mayor Iceberg and hauled off to Enies' lobby. The Judicial Island. To rescue and hauled off to Enies' lobby, the Judicial Island. To rescue Robin, Luffy joins with the Galley Law Company and the Frankie family takes up pursuit in a defective sea train. In the lead train, Sanji succeeds in finding Usopp and Frankie and eventually reaches Robin. However, she and Frankie end up back in the enemy's hands and are taken to Enies' lobby. Sanji joins Luffy and the others, and they make plans to storm the island together. But Luffy once again ends up going it alone, because he pretty much just didn't waste time going in there and just wrecking shop with everybody. So, we got chapters 378 all the way down to 388. Chapter 378, Casualties. Miss Golden Week's Big Plan, a Baroque Reunion, Volume 15. Escape! As it shows Mr. Five and Miss Golden Week running away from Full Body and Django, while Hina is in the background directing them to go and capture them. Although Miss Valentine has been captured by Hina earlier. But we got, remember how we had the giants drop in? The gatekeepers. The gatekeepers of the inner gate of Enies' lobby, Oimo and Kashi, they just dropped in. Man, my nose is running today. What is going on? He's Luffy, no shocker. Hold on. If I don't do this, it's gonna get annoying. All right. My nose was running and I had to blow it. I had to get rid of it. But there we go. All right. Also, thank you everyone for the continued support of this channel and of this series. I appreciate it. But Kashi speaks.
I don't know what you came here for, but you should leave before we crush you. Right, Oimo?
Yes, Kashi. Oimo agrees. I'll smash you flat right down to your marrow. Giant gatekeepers! That's not fair!
They're huge. They make the mighty destroyers look cute. Turn back. I won't let you pass this gate.
Neither will Oimo! Here they come! Freaky family, don't recoil, no matter what they say! It's all for Big Brother!
Yeah! Hey, you understand, right?
Yeah.
If we don't go first, no one else will! We're powerful dismantlers! We got as much strength as those giants do! And all the destroyers of the Frankie family run towards Oimo and Kashi, and they all get bodied. They all get bodied. Instantly, right then and there. They don't even get even close to the gate.
They destroyed the mighty destroyers in the blink of an eye!
We were born of a warrior tribe.
The blood that flows in our veins is different from what you overgrown pipsqueaks have.
I won't let a single one of you through.
Neither will Oimo. Don't be afraid. Hold firm. Big Bro Frankie's on the other side of that gate.
Yeah!
Let's put up a fight that'll make him proud. Yeah!
We won't let a single one of you through this gate!
And both Oimo and Kashi just wreck shop with the Frankie family.
Don't give in! Forced to open the gate! Cut a path for Rocket Man!
Yeah!
And we got someone going, are you ready? Get set! Go! And then it shows the giants just wrecking the Frankie family on the inner part of Enies lobby.
Yeah, nothing works against these monsters!
Huh?
Out of the way, you dim-witted oafs!
As it shows the King Bulls rushing forward and biting into Kashi.
Ah! Kashi! Sambai! Mozu! Kiwi!
Sorry we're late. We were preparing Sodom and Gomorrah for land battle.
The destroyers got wiped out!
You creeps defeated our major military strength!
And then it cuts to Paulie, Lulu, and Tilestone.
Let's go. Yeah.
Don't break formation, Mozu! Roger, Kiwi.
Goes Mozu, Kiwi and Mozu, respectively.
All dismantle a slash!
As both Kiwi and Mozu slice through the shoes of Kashi.
Huh? Rope action. Timber hitch tug.
And Paulie grabs Kashi by the hair with some rope. And then we got Zambai directly in front of Kashi's face.
Ah!
And shoots him in it.
Yeah, Kashi!
Pin him down. Tree nail lock.
And they nail Kashi's face to the door. Lulu and Tilestone nail Kashi's face to the door. His nail is hair and face. Just forcibly. And then it cuts to Zambai who's going, yeah, pulling down his eye.
Why, you? I'll crush you!
And Oimo really doesn't pay attention to what he uses or in the direction he swings his little Kanabo club. Because everyone jumps off of Kashi while Oimo winds up hitting Kashi directly in the face.
Yeah! Kashi!
And Kashi just slumps over. And Paulie and everyone else go,
Yeah! There's still one left. You pass!
And then what happened?
Yes, sir, as it cuts to a Navy dude talking to Spandam.
And then what happened?
Yes, sir. They're at the island gate. Kashi and Oimo are fighting them off, so there's no problem.
I see. Tell me, have you caught the Straw Hat who invaded the main island?
Yes, sir. I estimate around 400.
400? What are you talking about? Storm!
As it cuts to the dude going, casualties! 400 casualties. Have you located Straw Hat? Yes, I estimate around 400.
400 what?
400 casualties! As Luffy just unleashes a storm over everyone that's around him. Remember, dude said there was about 10,000 dudes in there with him. And Luffy was all like, nah, I'm just here by myself. And he just uses a gum storm on everybody. Storm!
What? Casualties? He's beaten 400 guards?
No, sorry, I'll need to revise that statement. There goes 100 more.
Of course you will! Your opponent is one boy! My guards aren't trash, they can't lose! If there are casualties, report them accurately!
5. And then it cuts to the same dude relaying all this information to Spandam. An unconscious Navy dude gets thrown directly into his head and knocks him out.
5 ga? Fool! You mean 5 guards?
And then Spandam hangs up. And he's still in the room with Jabra, Kumadori, and Fukuro.
It seems Straw Hat Luffy isn't fighting, but running around the island. Naturally. No one would be stupid enough to stand against that many guards.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
It's just a matter of time.
Director! Mr. Lucci's party has arrived!
He's back! Let him in!
And then it cuts to the sea train that's doubling back away from Enies lobby. And then this is Kokoro.
It's been 5 minutes. 2 gates should be open.
And then Chimney's on there with Gombe going,
Attack! Attack!
and then it cuts to Nami going,
Sniper King, how do you use this climate baton? Shall we go now?
hey, don't ask me. Because Usopp's really trying to pretend to not be Usopp. So anything related to Usopp, he's all like, hey, don't ask me because I don't know. Even though everyone knows it's Usopp.
Samurai Man, take care of the iron fence.
Leave it to me. As Yokozuna sits with Zoro on the front of the Rocket Man. And that's the end of chapter 378. Onwards to chapter 379, Power Level. And Lucci arrives. It's been a while, Director.
Welcome back, Lucci! Kaku, Bluno, and Khalifa?
That's sexual harassment.
Just saying your name? Cutty Flam, perpetrator of the physical assault of a government employee 8 years ago on Water 7.
Oh, wait. This is Lucci. Cutty Flam, perpetrator of the physical assault of a government employee 8 years ago on Water 7. And Nico Robin, perpetrator of an attack on a Navy vessel 20 years ago at Ohara in the West Blue, have been detained without difficulty. They're on the other side of the door.
Long time no see, Lucci. You're cheekier than ever.
You look stupider than ever, Jabra.
Knock it off, you two. We just got back, goes Kaku.
Yo-yoy! He's right! Stop it, both of you! It's been 5 years since we last met!
Cha-pa-pa!
As Fukuro unzips his lips. And then apparently Khalifa kicks Fukuro.
Cha-pa! Cha-pa-pa! Cha-pa-pa!
And as he's saying this, he's getting knocked around by Khalifa, Bluno, Kaku, and then lastly Lucci. And he's sent flying. And then Khalifa speaks going, I thought you were going to test us right away, Fukuro.
6 powers skill.
What is that? Tiwase? Tiwase ranking?
Tiwase ranking. If the strength of one man with a weapon is power level 10, based on that, I will now rank your strength starting with Khalifa, power level 630. Bluno, power level 820. Kaku, power level 2200. Lucci. Power level 4000.
4,000? Are you serious? That level of power is unheard of!
It's true. Everyone got stronger. Ja-ba-ba-ba-ba. I've also measured Jabra and Kumadori, so I know who's strongest.
So, going in the line, Rob Lucci is at the top with 4,000. Kaku's underneath him with 2,200. Jabra underneath Kaku with 2,180. Then Bluno, Kumadori, Fukuro himself, and then lastly Khalifa. You know, being 820, 810, 800, and 630 respectively.
Hey! I object, Fukuro! Lucci's one thing, but why am I beneath Kaku?
Ja-ba-ba. Kaku has grown strong as well.
Hey, Kaku! Don't get a big head! say ranking only measures physical ability. In an actual fight, I'll have devil fruit power. Don't ever forget, I won't lose to you!
Think whatever you like, I'm not interested in that. Good. Don't listen to what that stray dog is barking about.
What do you mean, stray dog? Hey, Lucci! You cat-faced monster!
And then it shows the shadows of Lucci and Jabra, and apparently Jabra is able to transform as well, because while Lucci's a cat, Jabra is shown to be something else entirely, and they're just growling at each other. Interesting. While we see Khalifa go, "Stop it, you two." Jabra sure is touchy. And then we cut back to Fukuro.
All the island's guards were gossiping today about how yesterday you got dumped by that waitress, Gathrine.
And Gathrine... Wait, Bluno was going out with somebody? Bluno had a girlfriend? The heck? I didn't know that. What the heck? Isn't it obvious?
Hey, wait a minute! How does everyone know that?
Oh, wait. Oh, it's not Bluno. It's not Bluno. I'm correcting myself. It's not Bluno that dated Gathrine. It was Jabra. And that's the reason why he's so antsy. Your boy got dumped.
All of the island's guards were gossiping today about how yesterday you got dumped by that waitress, Gathrine.
Isn't it obvious?
Hey, wait a minute! How does everyone know that?
I talked about it on the main island. Ja-pa-pa!
You?
And then Jabra forcibly tries to shut Fukuro's mouth. Then we get to Spandam.
This is just happening because we started with this ranking nonsense right after meeting up. As soon as all 6 of you mastered the 6 powers, you far surpassed the range of normal humans. Even a power level of 500 makes you practically superhuman.
The director has a power level of 9.
Shut up! That doesn't matter, because I'm the director, and I got a special backup sword!
Ja-pa-pa!
And then Khalifa just goes, "I've known how weak you are for a long time."
You should watch what you say, Khalifa.
That's sexual harassment.
Just because I responded to you?
There are actually some women out there who behave that way. It's weird.
Director.
What?
That's sexual harassment.
What? The fact that I exist?
Yo-yoy! You're too forward, Khalifa. Director, I will slice my stomach to make amends. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
I will commit seppuku! Iron body!
So, he tries to commit Sudoku, but he instinctively uses Iron Body to keep himself from, offing himself. Okay, alright. Yo-yoy.
I will commit seppuku! Iron body!
I'm so ashamed. I can't die. Perhaps my mother in heaven is looking after me.
Hurry up and die already,
goes Jabra.
Anyway, good work on your 5-year mission. Later, there's something I want to give you. First, introduce me to the last hope in this world.
And then Frankie and Ramen are led into the room with Spandam. Frankie's still in chains.
I feel fantastic. I'm surprised you survived that incident 8 years ago, Cutty Flam. And here's the most dangerous and wanted woman in the world, Nico Robin. The citizens of the world have no idea how noble and great our work will be on this day. In fact, they will not learn about it for several years. In my opinion, the justice offered by the old men who currently run our government is tepid. Without sacrifices, we cannot achieve our goal. We are working for the peace of all mankind,
he says with his eyes bloodshot and crazed looking. You can always trust an individual who looks like Spandam to have the best interests of the world, and only that in his mind. Would he lie?
It is right and good that we kill the fools who interfere with us. There are sacrifices made for world peace. Of course, we must eliminate fishmen and any other traitors who would not readily comply.
So literally, anyone who does not follow the world government in Spandam's eyes, and that includes fishmen as well, or anyone, it doesn't matter who they are, fishmen, regular people, whatever. If they don't follow the world government, then they are. It's okay for you to kill them. And you want to be a part, and people trust the government people trust the government that has people like this in their ranks? Y'all crazy.
Tom risked his life to protect the blueprints because of fools like you!
And then Frankie jumps in and then just bites Spandam directly in the head.
Ah! Ow! Assistance needed, guys!
Yo! Understood! And then it cuts to Frankie looking at Kumadori, who then slams, whose hair starts waving, and then it starts moving real wildly around Frankie, who causes Spandam to be let go.
Main Island calling the director! Director Spandam, please come in! It's no use, we can't get through. The receiver's down again. Again? That always happens.
Huh? Where did Straw Hat Luffy disappear to?
He's right beneath us!
Gum volcano! And then we just see a big old foot. Didn't know Spandam felt that way about Fishman, but I'm not surprised. Neither am I. Anyone who doesn't follow Spandam is inferior to him. But Luffy, we see the foot of Luffy crash straight through the bottom of a building, going straight up, and he basically destroys the building with Gum Volcano. And as everything flies around him, Luffy pushes down the walls of the building he crashed through. The walls are coming down! Out of the way! And then Luffy jumps up, screaming, Gum Gatling! And he starts punching the wall on its way down. I know what he's doing. Watch out! And yeah, exactly what I thought. He was punching the wall with Gum Gatling to send all that shrapnel and gravels flying towards everybody down below. So it's kind of like a shrapnel attack. Rapid fire shrapnel attack, yeah.
Director Spandam, please come in! We need instructions for defensive action! Straw Hat Luffy cannot be stopped!
Enies lobby, main island courthouse.
Shut up!
What's all the racket?
You woke me!
Chief Justice! A pirate is running wild on the main island, but I can't reach Director Spandam. Please give us orders in his place. There's a security tab right over a panel. Give me a sec. Let me get it off. I don't care if these security tabs are guaranteed to come off without ever ripping pages. I will always be careful taking them off because I don't want to risk a single page being destroyed by these stinking tabs. Another one gone.
Another one bites dust.
A pirate? Pirates are guilty. Harumph!
Don't say that. Let's let him off.
Harumph!
Three-headed Baskerville. Chief Justice Enies lobby. What? There's a Hold up! Here I thought I saw every crazy thing in One Piece. Who's this three-headed dude? Who's this random three-headed dude? Three-headed Baskerville, Chief Justice of Enies lobby.
We'll compromise and give him the death penalty.
What? Chief Justice, your orders! The fact that Chief Justice was never made an enemy in the Pirate Warriors game, especially when it featured Enies Lobby. Surprising to me. But that's the end of chapter 379. Onwards to 380, but we got an SBS. Let's keep it going. Reader, hello, Oda. These days, my father, 50 years old, is always watching the One Piece anime on TV. You got a good dad. His eyes are practically glued to the screen. It's incredible that everyone from kids to old guys can enjoy One Piece. One Piece is for everybody. By the way, my whole family is obsessed with it. You got a good family. P.S. Let's begin the question corner. Sign, Kuri. Oda, I see. Even your father is watching it. Thank you. The question corner has begun! That took me by surprise. I thought this was just a normal fan letter. Good, let's move on then. Question. Dear Oda, some people have butt chins, right? So what kind of chin does Frankie have? Sign, Fu Ready. Answer. It's split into 3. Well, if a double split chin is a butt chin, then a triple split chin is a butt chin. I'm so glad I don't have a butt chin. Because that's your face. That's your face. You can't get rid of that. That's your face. Question. Dear Oda, hello. Soon I'll be giving birth to my 4th child. I hope it's a girl, but if it's a boy, I want him to learn Oh Come My Way karate like Bon Clay. Where can he learn it? Please let me know. Signed, Bon Clay Fan Club President. Answer. Have him learn ballet first, then karate, then have him work on that kind of practice. That's the route to take. And that's the end of SBS. Chapter 380, Enies Lobby Main Island Express. Miss Golden Week's Big Plan, A Baroque Reunion Volume 16. Miss Valentine is captured. As she's basically just held up against the wall. Held up against the wall with Hina watching over. Hina's tall, okay? I don't know how tall Miss Valentine is, but Hina just is like really tall over her. But we got Baskerville. On the 3-headed Chief Justice left shoulder is I, left Baskerville. On his right shoulder is I, right Baskerville. And in the center is I, Central Freeway. What? Chief Justice Straw Hat Luffy's comrades defeated Kashi at the Island Gate. And according to reports, Oimo is losing too. What? The gate mustn't fall. Send 100 courthouse guards immediately. Yes, sir. Enies Lobby Island Gate.
It's been more than 5 minutes. Hurry and open the doors for Rocket Man.
And we still have Kashi, who's still unconscious because Oimo beat him up.
We won't let you through this gate.
And then it cuts to Mozu and Kiwi going,
We unlocked the gate. Now all you have to do is push.
Uh-oh.
Good work.
and then it cuts to Oimo, who's looking around going,
"Don't touch that gate! Why you?"
and then it shows,
"Don't touch that gate! Why you?"
and Oimo gets wrapped up in a ton of rope by Polly.
"Top knot!" "Yeah, what are you doing?" "Wow, just what I'd expect from a galley law foreman." "Frankie family, pull!" "Leave it to us! Let's go, Sadambo and Gamora! Grab a hold of the rope!"
And then both the King Bulls grab the rope, and it fastens around Oimo.
"Plow through the gate! Go!"
And they pull it with such force that Oimo starts getting spun around like a top.
"Hey, wait!" "Push!"
And then they start to open the doors. Look at the doors!
The doors are opening! What happened to Oimo?
And the Frankie family and everyone else crashes through the gate.
They broke through!
Enies Lobby main gate. Hey, look at the sea. And then we see the tracks of the Rocket Man getting closer and closer and closer.
A sea train? What's going on?
It's headed straight this way. It's going to jump up onto the main island. No way. They can't get through that iron fence. And Zoro is right there at the front. Hey, old lady.
Yes? There's been a change of plans. Zoro wants everyone to hold on tight.
Huh? Hey, stupid swordsman. Did something happen?
The main gate is closed.
What?
Oh no! We'll hit the gate! Ah! What are we gonna
goes Usopp, Chopper, and Nami, respectively. And then Zoro goes, "There's no need to worry. There is a way. Hit the fence, frog."
Get off!
And then Yokozuna just palm strikes the entire gate, causing the gate to lean at an angle that causes the Rocket Man to launch off of it, with Kokoro going,
No way! If we climb up the iron fence at this speed, yikes!
as Chimney screams for her life. The Rocket Man starts to sail over the gate. Still, remember, this is a runaway sea train. They haven't been able to slow down at all. They just turned around and kept that speed going. And with that momentum, no! They sail right over, not just over the fence, but they also sail right over the main gate.
The sea train is flying!
And they go flying right towards the inner island.
Yikes!
And then Sniper King goes,
We're all gonna die!
We are!
and then he cuts to Sanji going,
Nami, you can bury your head in my chest!
The water's falling into a big hole! Zoro, you thought about where we're going to land, right?
"Just leave it to luck."
Ghetto!
To luck!
Like, it's just like, let's just leave it to luck.
What?
Oh, I love this crew.
Ghetto!
To luck!
And then it cuts to Oimo, who's dizzy, and he falls forward.
Oh. Oimo is falling!
And then he falls face first. Whoa! There! Look!
Are you the Straw Hat Pirates? That's right!
We are?
Goes Mozu and Kiwi.
It doesn't matter. Press on!
Says Paulie as he's standing there with Zanbai.
Alright, guys! Now we just press on as far as we can! Yeah!
And then someone runs up and then just rapidly stabs Paulie through the shoulder. Just speeds up and hit him. Like, just jabs straight through him. Like, goes straight through his shoulder with lightning speed.
Paulie! No!
As he tries to hit whoever hit him and they dash away.
Who are you guys?
We're the courthouse guard force. On orders from Chief Justice Baskerville, we are at this gate to serve you some justice. Courthouse guard dog unit, first rank guards of Enies lobby, and it's basically just these dudes with like very thin S-stocks, like very thin blades on their arms, riding dogs. Sorry, but the Inuzuka clan's got these people beat. I'm sorry.
Oimo, what are you doing? Why did you let those pirates open the gate? I fainted. I won't forgive you for this. I'll never forgive you!
Uh-oh, he's awake! And before Oimo can even do anything, he gets hit straight in the back by Rocket Man! Burning on his fuse, I'm here alone. And just hits Oimo directly in the back, knocking him out once again. Ah! And everyone's eyes pops out of their head.
Rocket Man jumped over the gate! Then what was the point of opening it?
All the things that they did, only for the Rocket Man to just go sailing over everything that they just worked towards. It can drive one to drink. And then it just, then it just shows the Rocket Man laying on the, that shows the Rocket Man in the distance. And Oimo laying on the ground with a big old dent in his back.
What happened? They just plowed through. Are they okay?
They're not coming out, goes Paulie. And then it cuts to everyone behind them. Everyone behind the guards, further up. Huh? Hey! What's going on?
Who are those two?
Should we have introduced ourselves? Don't be ridiculous, of course not. Because it shows that Zoro and Sanji have already done work and beat up all the guards that were near them.
Pirates! It's Roronoa and those guys! We've been waiting for you! Yeah, it's just as I ordered.
As Usopp is, pretending to be the one that orchestrated all of this. That's the end of chapter 380. We got an SBS, and then we can move on to chapter 381. Question. Hello, Odachi. Something's been bothering me, so help me out. Ever since chapter 334, Nami's been wearing a tank top with the number 3 on it. What does that mean? Sign Hugh. Question. Hello, Oda-sensei. If you associate each of the main characters with a particular color, please tell me. Sign Dai. And then another question. I got a question. Chopper's blue nose is so sensitive that he can tell where his comrades are by smell. How does each of the Straw Hats smell? Does Luffy smell like rubber? Please ask Chopper about this one for me. Signed, Budomaru. Answer. Okay, 3 questions. I gathered the information about the various characters below. Here are the numbers, if applicable, and colors I associate them with, and how they smell according to Chopper. 1. Colors associated with Luffy and everyone else. 1. 56 gum red, smells like meat. 2. Green, smells like steel. 3. 73 Nami orange, smells like tangerines and money. 4. Yellow, Usopp, smells like gunpowder. 5. Sanji. 32 Sanji. 59 Cook, blue, smells like tobacco and seafood. Yeah. Chopper. 6. Pink, I don't know how I smell, goes Chopper. And 7. Purple, smells like flowers, meaning Robin. And that's the end of the SBS. I hope you guys were able to understand that because I was trying to process everything. Chapter 381, Fired. Miss Golden Week's Big Plan, a Baroque Reunion, Volume 17. Show yourself! As it shows a wanted poster while they're walking through this vacation town with Golden Week, Mr. 5, and Mr. 3 on there as well, with a sign that says, "To the 3 Baroque Works criminals still at large, if you do not present yourself at the West Port by evening, Miss Valentine will hang. Sign, Navy Headquarters." So now Golden Week and 5 are at a bit of an impasse right now. Back to the fight.
Hey, I know that swordsman. He's that bounty hunter stooge under Luffy.
He called you a stooge. He doesn't even recognize you, so you must be worse than a stooge. You're Pirate A.
What?
Okay, B.
Darn it all. When I get a bounty, it'll be twice yours.
Stop it, you two.
Sniper King, you're far too away to be the fall guy. Look,
More of them are coming out of the train.
they saw us.
There must be more in there. Blow them away before they get out. Hey, wait. Nami's still inside.
And a whole line of Navy soldiers just blow up the Rocket Man. And Usopp and Chopper get tossed aside, and Usopp's mask falls off of his face.
That was a surprise.
Are you all right, Sniper King?
I'm fine.
How did Chopper not notice?
Stop firing!
What's the matter?
Look! Stop! There's an old lady present, and a child and a little animal.
Riff fragile.
The Straw Hats threatened.
The Straw Hats threatened us and made us operate the train.
They took her hostage? That was close. We almost killed hostages. They would even take the elderly, children, and small animals hostage. Those cowardly pirates.
Well, the smoke is forming a cloud as it cuts to Nami.
With the cool ball and heat ball, I made a cloud out of the moisture in the atmosphere.
Oh, Nami got out.
Just what I'd expect from the perfected climate baton. Its speed and size are much different than before.
I gotta get my words right.
Now let me try it out. Lightning power!
What does that girl intend to do?
Thunderbolt tempo!
And then, as she says this big old cloud that's over everyone shoots down an enormous bolt of lightning down that almost hits Nami. And she just jumps away screaming because she almost gets hit.
Ouch!
Sniper King! I could have died! Nami, why are you hitting Sniper King? A little bit won't hurt him.
Don't blame me. There must be something wrong with the way you used it. Anyway, Usopp says he doesn't remember including a differentiating function. But what power? You really wiped them out.
You would think that Chopper would know the Sniper King is Usopp with his sense of smell and all. We literally just had an SBS talking about Chopper is able to tell who's who by their smell. And Chopper can't tell that it's Usopp? Or the fact that Sniper King smells like Usopp? As much time as he spent with Usopp? But not only did Nami hit all of the Navy soldiers around her, she kinda hit both Zoro and Sanji as well.
What'd you do that for, Nami?
Nami, I just recalled the electricity I felt when I first met you.
Apologize, Sniper King.
You kidding me? You apologize.
Who are those guys? I thought that girl was just backup, but she's a full-fledged warrior.
Anyway, where's that idiot who rushed on ahead?
Well, the island isn't that big, so if we search for him...
And there's an explosion in the distance, and they all go,
That's gotta be him!
They can tell from something exploding in the distance. It's all like, it's gonna be, he's a kid, aka silly. Him being a kid does not mean that he's not capable of recognizing who's who by smell. I just feel like he's enamored by this awesome Sniper King that he's not even paying attention to the fact that he smells like Usopp. But I find it funny how they're trying to search for Luffy, and all they need to know where Luffy is like there's something blowing up in the distance, and it's all like, he's over there. That's it. They know their captain enough to know, like, if something's blowing up in the distance and they don't know where Luffy's at, that's more than likely him. Well, shall we follow him?
Yeah! I can't abide you pirate types causing trouble here on the Enies Lobby main island.
And we cut to the courthouse dogs again. Enies Lobby main island, as Luffy continues to fight the rest of the Navy. And one dude tries to hit him with an axe, but Luffy grabs it from behind, like he just stops it from hitting him as it comes down behind him. And then he spins around and then not only kicks the guy in the face, but throws the axe in the opposite direction, almost hitting some people in the process. And then Luffy is just doing work, just beating up everybody. Come, spear! Oh, yikes! Corrections, he's a teenager, and even so, his sense of smell should still work. Yeah, I know I call him a kid, but me being 31 years old, I guess I see anyone who's a teenager as a kid, so, you know. But, yeah, it still applies. His sense of smell still applies. But Luffy hits someone with Gum Spear, and then he goes flying into the air and flies into the tree. He's in the treetop! Those jerks, they keep coming. I can't move forward. Huh? They're running away. Half of you go to the island gate. Pirates have breached the gate and entered the city. Stop them. They came? Great. This should make things easier. And as he says this, someone blows up the tree he's in. Whoa! Good. You missed.
Dang, there he is.
Main island in front of the island gate.
We are the courthouse guard force assigned to defend the gate. No one has ever been able to pass us. Not one of you will cross this line. Prepare yourselves, rogues!
And then everyone just looks at him while Sniper King and Nami just scream for their lives.
Now that I got a better look, there are too many of them!
Wait, goes Paulie.
Get on this!
And then it shows one, it looks like Sadamu. Sadamu, yeah.
Whoa! Wow, thanks! Don't forget why we came here. This isn't the time to rampage.
He's right. This many opponents could take all day.
Grab onto the ropes. We're moving.
You're getting away!
Hey!
Guards, disperse! As it cuts to King Bull barreling through everyone.
King Bulls from Water 7!
Prepare the cannons! Ooh, I don't know where that came from. Frankie family, everyone get on Gamora! We'll go in after Sadamu! I was right. It was Sadamu.
You guys have energy. Attack!
As Kokoro and Chimney just watch from the sidelines.
Don't die!
Fools! We won't let you escape. Our guard dogs can keep up with those fish. Get them!
As the guards chase after them on their dogs.
They're gonna run right up to the bulls! They're gonna run right up on the bulls! No way!
Take the reins, huh? Or you? If you meet them, tell them they're fired.
This is Polly saying, like, if you meet them, meaning Lucci and everyone else that worked with Galila,
Tell them they're fired.
I will, says Zoro, and then they speed off.
We're counting on you, Galila! I'll skewer you!
And then it cuts to Polly, who flies off and holds back the court guard squads, the 13 court guard squads, the 13 court guard, the court guard dog squad. Courthouse guard force. Y'all can tell I got bleach on the brain. I'm so sorry. I'm still upset that Tokyo Revengers is getting a 3D RPG game for every system, including consoles, but we can't get no Bleach game. We gonna talk about it when we're playing Final Fantasy 16, because that upset me.
Half not air drive!
And he uses his ropes to slam down on the courthouse guard force.
Whoa! He demolished the courthouse guard force! Don't drop your guard, fools! Normal people can't keep up with us! We'll get you before you know what's happening!
And then it cuts to Tilestone and Lulu, who knocks around some more of the courthouse guard force.
They were demolished again! Who are these guys?
Wow! They're strong!
Goes Chopper.
We'll make sure this place is under control.
Polly just smiles to himself. And that's the end of chapter 381. Onwards to 382. I am getting through these. We got 6 more chapters after this, and then I'm done. And then I'm gonna go and get my copy of Final Fantasy 16. I am almost done with 15. I've been playing 15 for the past week, and I am almost done with the game. I'm on the second to last mission, or third mission. But we got an SBS before we move on. We need to continue. Question! Chuck! What the heck? Busty lady lover. Excuse me. Clack, shack, smack. I blew you a kiss. Click. Sign Marimo. What? Okay. Answer. Whoa, this girl's getting rebellious. Well, what are you boys gonna do? Just leave it to me. I'll say it on behalf of everyone. What are you saying? I'm a children's manga author. What are you saying? I'm a children's manga author. Dreams never die. I just sounded cool again. Question. Hello, Orachi. I always enjoy One Piece, but I always wonder what language the names of Robin's powers like Cien Fleur and Seis Fleurs comes from. Please let me know. Okay? Signed, Pe. Answer. Cien equals 100. Seis is 6. The numbers are from Spanish. Fleur means flower in French. Some, like clutch, are from English. It's all mixed up, but if it sounds good, it works for me. So there's a mixture of Spanish and there's a mixture of French. So we get Spanish numbers for the type of attack. And then we have French for the fleur. Cien fleur. Cien fleur. Cinco fleur. 16 fleur. It's nice. It's nice when you think about it. It's like saying the resurrections of the Arancas for Bleach. Lanzadero de Lampago. Subside. Brujeria. Kickabout. Los Lobos. Oh man, languages are so cool. Different languages other than English are so cool when they're said in different languages. Question. Dear Oda-sensei, aren't you going to tell us about Robin's past? Robin. Cinco Fleur. Wow, I said Cinco Fleur before she actually said it in this. I didn't even notice that. Sign, Namin. Answer. Yikes, I barely missed that attack by Robin. Her past? It seems like lots of readers are wondering about that. I'm working on it. Right now. It'll be in the next volume. I'll do my best. Chapter 382, Demon Lair. Miss Golden Week's Big Plan, A Baroque Reunion. Volume 18, Escape from Kyuka Island. And it shows Mr. 3, who's hiding, but not doing a very good job because Everything about him just points to him being Mr. 3. His hair, which is solid enough for his hoodie to be pushed up by it, his hoodie itself that has the number 3 on it, and his boat that he has hidden away that has 3 motifs all over it. They won't notice. They won't notice at all. They're not going to notice him at all. Then we got sounds happening in the distance. Hey, what's that noise? Something's coming. And then it's Sadamu and Gamora just barreling through all these Navy personnel.
Fire away!
As the Frankie family just fires on all of them. These are the pirates that breached the gate! And then one bomb goes flying towards Zoro, but he just bats it away with his sword, hitting some more Navy personnel.
This is going well. These guys are a big help. Take us to Luffy, King Bulls.
Enies lobby, Tower of Law.
Ugh. Ow! It seems your temper hasn't changed since we last met. Cutty Flam. If I'd known earlier that you were alive and had the blueprints, I could have spared myself a lot of trouble. Arresting you for past crimes was so easy!
As he just stomps on as Spandam just stomps on Frankie's head.
By comparison, your friend Iceberg was a brother. After Tom died, Iceberg single-handedly united the shipyards of Water 7 and set up a large corporation. He should have hated the world government, but he got close to it instead, and eventually established the company as a government shipbuilder. He is president of the shipbuilding company Galila, and mayor of the water's capital, Water 7. Everyone supports it, and it is indispensable to the government. Even we had to be careful how we handled him. I hear you're accepting ship contracts from the world government. You gotta be kidding! I can't abide by that!
Oh, bother. I said, like, by comparison, your friend Iceberg was a bother, not a brother. I don't know why. Why did I think brother? I saw it, and my brain said, your friend Iceberg was a brother. Thank you, Cohagen. Thank you. By comparison, your friend Iceberg was a bother. And then just use me saying bother to go through everything that I just said, because I'm not going through it again.
I hear you're accepting ship contracts from the world government. You gotta be kidding! I can't abide by that! That's why he made a deal with the government. He was a smart man! But then the wind began blowing my way, right when I was running out of patience and about ready to take drastic measures of my own. That was when I got the good news from Admiral Aokiji. Nico Robin was on a pirate ship heading for Water 7. To calm myself down, I had a cup of coffee, and then planned out the whole thing, including approval for a buster call. There were some slight changes to my scenario, but look! I've got the 2 people I need to activate that ancient weapon right here. Do you understand? The winds of the world are blowing my way! The power to rule whichever country I wish is in my hands!
You know, that's kind of drastic for you to be kind of I wouldn't say he's speaking calmly, because every single one of his sentences are in exclamation points. So I should be yelling, but I'm not going to, because I need to save my voice for later. But he crazy.
The power to rule whichever country I wish is in my hands!
Why did Aokiji give you authority for a buster call?
Huh? Don't ask me questions! How rude!
And then Spandam then punches Robin in the face. I know it's fictional, but I don't like to see that. Seeing a woman struck like that. That rubs me the wrong way. Not good. You've already sealed your fate.
Don't ask me questions! How rude!
And then Robin just drops down after being punched by Spandam.
You disgusting child of Ohara, the Devil's Land! If I had not recognized the value of your existence, it all would have come to nothing! You should be thankful to me! From now on, you will know suffering that will make you wish you had died many times over. Be prepared. I'm going to torment you and use you and throw you in the sea. That's how grave your crimes are.
Making me spit a little bit.
Oh, that reminds me. A little while ago, some fools came to rescue your worthless self. Surely, by now they've all been captured. Straw Hat Luffy and his gang.
And this surprises Robin.
They amount to nothing more than pieces of rubbish before the 10,000-strong force of Enies lobby. I'm taking a ship to the prison anyway, and they'll make good presents for the prison staff. I'll take them to Impel Down.
And this fills Robin with fear.
Wait, that's not what we agreed on. I cooperated with you on the condition that you let them go safely.
What are you getting so excited about? Lucci, tell me exactly what the conditions we presented were.
We said we'd let all 6 Straw Hats aside from Nico Robin set sail safely from Water 7.
Right! We agreed we would let them sail safely from Water 7. But they've come here, haven't they?
What? Surely you're not going to break our agreement by twisting your words.
It's hopeless. This guy is worthless. He doesn't have a scrap of humanity. What? Shut up, you morons! Anyway, we don't need to honor a promise to criminals like you! Don't get above yourselves!
And he stomps on both Frankie and Robin. Another example of, like, should you really trust your government in One Piece? When they got officials like this in charge. We don't need to keep our word. We're the government. Let's keep going. Because I'm almost at an hour, and I need to be more than halfway through this.
Shut up, you morons! Anyway, we don't need to honor a promise to criminals like you! Don't get above yourselves!
But little does Spandam know that Racer X was his older brother Rex, who ran away from home years ago, and then got constructive surgery so that he couldn't look like his older brother again. All thanks to that race at Casa Cristo.
Our method of tricking pirates to capture them is not something the Navy hides.
Sorry, I was scratching my eye and I missed the words.
Our method of tricking pirates to capture them is not something the Navy hides.
You coward.
Goes Robin.
Don't think that a woman who has spent her life betraying others now has the privilege of choosing her own death.
And then Spandam is just laughing at Robin, who's just biting her lip. And Frankie's just watching.
You two can die together. All are powerless in the face of great justice.
And then it cuts to Luffy. Out of the way! As he's punching and barreling through more and more Navy personnel.
Yikes! Lieutenant, he's scary! Don't shrink back, fools!
And then Luffy's just beating up everybody. This is literally turned into a Pirate Warrior situation where you just see fodder being thrown about by attacks from Luffy.
That little twerp! That looks like a dead end. Don't let him take you away yet, Robin!
And then it cuts to the Tower of Justice as Bluno talks to Fukudo. Have Luffy and his gang appeared?
Yes, we received a communication a little while ago. Cha-ba-ba-ba-ba. The director was so upset it was embarrassing. But up until a little while ago, there were only 5 casualties.
And Fukudo unzips a little bit of his mouth so he can spill all these supposedly secret information to Bluno. The receiver is off the hook.
Guards, tie these two with chains. Be sure not to remove Nico Robin's Sea Prism Stone lock. Take Cuddy Flam to Impel Down and Nico Robin to Navy headquarters. When the convoy is ready, set sail through the gates of justice. CP9, return to your rooms and catch your breath. After this, CP9's status will grow incredibly. We'll raise a glass in celebration on the ship.
I don't feel like a toast, goes Lucci. Because I'm not interested in status or power.
What?
The world government decides justice for us. As long as the government recognizes you as the leader of CP9, we will carry out our orders to the letter, but we don't have to agree with your ideals.
You're right, but what is it you want then?
Blood. When we're here, murder is justified. And Lucci says this by transforming into his leopard Zoan form.
I just had a chill. They truly are the government's key assassins group. They're very reliable. No one can stop me now.
As it cuts to Lucci, Kaku, Jabra, Kumadori, Bluno, Fukudo, and Khalifa as they all leave. Main island in front of the courthouse. We lost sight of Straw Hat Luffy! How could that happen, with all the soldiers we've got?
He's completely disappeared. Maybe he's in the courthouse?
No, he's not there. Search! You got to find him! And then it cuts to Luffy, who climbs up onto the tallest building that's just across from the Tower of Justice. That's the last building. Yep, Luffy's on the building that's directly in front of the Tower of Justice. Woo! Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Here's a big pivotal fight for Luffy. Let's go! But there's no road here. There's no road there. Huh? What's that? Air door. And a door opens up on thin air, and Bluno walks out. Let's go. This is the fight. This is the fight. Hey, you're the cow who's with that pigeon guy. It seems our information was incorrect. Hey, how did you do that? Cool. Is it magic? I thought there must be more than 5 casualties. You surprised me. Since the start of the world government, no one has ever made it as far as the entrance to the government. How long do you plan to keep fighting? Until I die. And that is the end of chapter 382. Onwards to chapter 383, Luffy versus Bluno! Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go! Luffy versus Bluno. Robin's in the building right behind him. Out of my way, you big cow. You people still don't seem to have realized that you're committing a major crime on a global scale. And it just shows the whole rooftop where Luffy and Bluno are. And then it cuts to the flag of the world government flapping, and then it cuts to the Frankie family and Sadamu and Gamora just tearing through the streets. Fire! And then it cuts to Sanji, who kicks one of the doors, one of the door seats, the seat doors, and kicks it right at the dude who's firing at him. Creeps! And then it cuts to Chopper, who's translating for Sadamu and Gamora.
He says the Frankie family found it with his brother. Both were nearly dead and in the stomach of a giant Neptunian. Frankie wasn't hungry, so he didn't eat them. And ever since, they've been loyal to Frankie, to whom they owe their lives.
You mean these bulls were in the stomach? Oh wait, who's this saying this? Is this? It's Zoro. You mean these bulls were in the stomach of a Neptunian that the Frankie family just happened to be eating?
He says I will always stick with my big brother.
Just watch where you're going. This is dangerous.
It's good
you can understand. Just watch where they're going. This is dangerous. It's good you can understand what he's saying. And then Sadamu is neighing, going,
That means, by the way, where'd the guy in the mask go? He didn't get on. Is that okay? Huh?
Because it shows that Usopp is not with them.
Huh?
Huh?
He's not here!
Why not? Did he fall off?
No, he was never here. He must have run away.
Enies lobby, main island entrance, galley law versus courthouse guard force. Yeah, you jocks, stop blocking the road. No way, goes Lulu as he's cutting through more of the guard force. And then we got Tilestone. Battleship artillery! And he's just blowing up everybody. Yeah, there are only 3 of them. Do something! And it shows that Polly, Lulu, and Tilestone are holding back this court guard squad. I know it's the courthouse guard force, but
I bet you're a fierce fighter.
I bet you're a fierce fighter. Can you beat them?
and this is back when Polly and Luffy were stuck to the ground way back in Water 7 before everything went down.
Yes. People become weak when they hesitate, but when they know they can help, people become weak when they hesitate, but when they know they can help, there's no limit to their strength. I'm sure they're able.
Stop those rope jerks!
Not gonna happen. Shroud and Ratline not!
And then Polly creates this big, massive net that falls all over the more Navy personnel. If you guys want to see what I'm seeing, go to either Viz or Manga Plus to keep up with me. But as I always say, to support the official release. Because I know everyone is just going to be listening to this, but it's also good to follow along by seeing the pages themselves so you guys know where I'm at. I'm not going to show them because I don't want to get another strike on my channel again. I literally just had one leave last month. So, if you guys want to see what I'm seeing, go to Viz or Manga Plus. And then we come back to the rooftop with Luffy.
What are you trying to say?
The world government is backed by the power of over 170 signatory nations from throughout the world's oceans. To attack this island, which belongs to that massive organization, is to raise a standard of revolt against all those countries. With its supreme majesty, the government will expose each one of you to public humiliation and inflict horrible deaths upon you. A few dozen at most. You've got a pitiful force.
I just told you to get out of the way.
I just told you that whether or not I move, if you pass through this gate on Enies lobby, you have no future.
Fighting is useless.
Fighting is useless. You've seen our Six Powers technique at the Gallilaw Mansion, so you should know how superior our combat strength is compared to yours.
Yeah, but for some reason, I don't feel like giving up! As Luffy rushes Blueno and tries to hit him with Gum Gum!
Iron Body.
Rifle! And Blueno just nonchalantly uses Iron Body, but apparently something has changed because Blueno is the first to draw blood from this fight.
What's this? When we fought at the mansion, he wasn't nearly this strong.
Gatling!
Shave!
As Blueno shifts out of the way, but Luffy keeps up with him. And this shocks Blueno as Luffy whips around and slams Blueno before Blueno can even get behind him. Your boy has learned. That same trick won't work on him. That's such a beautiful panel. It takes up a whole page, but Luffy just backhands Blueno and slams his head into a nearby structure, and he completely craters it. Do whatever you want with the world government. We just came to get Robin back, as Blueno glares at him, still bleeding. And then it cuts back to Nami and everyone else.
In any case, he isn't here and we can't go back. We'll have to take care of him. He'll have to take care of himself.
Oh wait, this is I think this is either Zoro or Sanji saying this.
He isn't here. And in any case, he isn't here and we can't go back. He'll have to take care of himself.
But this island is full of guards. He isn't Luffy. Alone, his life is in...
Each time we've passed an island, we've gotten stronger. And each time he's been on an island, he's cheated death. No one who dies easily would still be with us.
Zoro has a good point. If Usopp was truly weak, he wouldn't have lasted this long.
Look, the courthouse is just up ahead.
And then something takes aim at Sadamu. And something hits Sadamu.
Oh no! The King Bull!
Great! We got one!
Sadamu!
Screams Yanbai.
Sadamu! Uh-oh! We gotta treat him! Sadamu, hang in there! Don't give up!
Come over here! And be quick about it,
says Zombai to everyone else.
Sadamu is done for. The artillery struck his chest. Hurry before he falls. We won't save anyone if we don't move forward.
And then Sadamu looks back at the crew and neighs. And then Chopper translates going,
He said go!
and then everyone jumps over to the other side. There's no riders!
What?
As they ride off without Sadamu.
Go, Gamora!
And then Gamora neighs in response. And that is the end of chapter 384. And then we have fan favorite moves contest results. Continued from volume 39. So we got Fire Fist from Ace. We have Bad Manners Kick a Course for Sanji. We have Gum Gum Bazooka for Luffy. We have Arme de Lia Power Shot by Sanji and Zoro. And then we have Gum Gum Storm. Now, Fire Fist has 13 and 40 votes. 1,340 votes. Bad Manners Kick Course Gum Gum Bazooka has 995. Bad Manners Kick Course has 895. Seventh place is Gum Gum Storm with 815 votes. And eighth place is Arme de Lia Power Shot is eighth place with 695. I probably won't read through all of these because we really do need to press on. I'm already like an hour in, and I need to go ahead and get these done. But we have 4 more chapters, so I'm actually making good time. But it says it's also continued on page 202 as well. So it's like Fire Fist, Gum Gum Bazooka, Bad Manners Kick Course, Gum Gum Storm, and then Arme de Lia Power Shot. Chapter 384, Signal the Counterattack. Miss Golden Week's Big Plan, a Baroque Reunion, Volume 19. Wait a second, someone says to Mr. 3 as he starts to sail away on his easily distinguishable ship, complete with Baroque Works flag at the top. And then it cuts to Sniper King, who's hiding. Because apparently he was hiding in the hair of Sadamu. No, he was hiding... Wait, where was... He was in the hair of Oimo, the giant from the beginning.
I miss boarding the King Bull. What should I do? I'm way behind. Those shipwrights sure are something. Well, I already left the crew once. Maybe I should just run away.
And then it cuts to Polly and all of Galileo fending off these Navy officials, Navy personnel.
No. You mustn't run, Manly Usopp. You hid your identity just so you could come along.
Robin, he forgot to mention that his ship is called 3. It's literally his whole ship is just one big massive 3. I said this when we looked at the last cover story. Him trying to hide doesn't really work when you're just covered in 3s. Who's that? It's Mr. 4. I'm Mr. 4. Everything just covered in 3s. Right.
No. You mustn't run away. You mustn't run, Manly Usopp. You hid your identity just so you could come along. Robin is risking her life to protect us. This is important. I must fight no matter what. All right. There's only one way to reach the others. Operation Disguise Myself as a government employee and passed unnoticed through the government hordes.
And then it cuts to...
Yes, that'll do it. Huh?
And it shows that there's some water underneath Usopp.
Whoa! What's this? A water attack? Enemy attack! Enemy attack! Huh? Oh, the shame.
Yeah! The giant's awake!
And it turns out that this water that Usopp is slipping in is the tears and snot of Oimo, because he's crying.
Oh, the shame! After 50 years, we failed! We're the shame of Elbaf! I'm sorry, my chiefs! I'm so sorry! Elbaf? Do you come from Elbaf? The village of warriors? Huh? Who are you? Talking to you won't do any good, but... Oimo and Kashi were pirates together until 100 years ago. We ran wild all over the world. But one day, on a certain island, two chiefs began a duel. The group disbanded, and all the crew members had to return home. Only the victor of this life or death warrior duel could go back to the village. But after many years, neither one had returned. After 50 years, we knew something was wrong, so Kashi and I set sail to find them. The Navy caught us and made us tell them everything. When we did, we found out some surprising news. They said our two strongest chiefs were being held in a huge government prison. That was about 50 years ago.
Huh?
But the government offered us a deal. If Kashi and I worked for the government for 100 years and successfully defended this gate on Enies lobby for that amount of time, they would allow our two chiefs to return with us to Elbaf.
Yo, the world government lied to them to press them into service. Yo, that's just another example of why the world government is twisted. Oh, we have your chiefs, and unless you do what we say, they will remain imprisoned. But if you work for us for 100 years, we promise that we will return your chiefs to you. They lied to them. They never had them, but they just lied to them to press them into service. Y'all, the world government is so messed up. The world government is so messed up. I know they're twisted. Trust me. I know the most recent chapter of One Piece before we went on break. Just another example of how twisted they are. But my goodness, just seeing all this stuff before, it's like,
they would allow our two chiefs to return with us to Elbaf. Giants live for 300 years, so 100 years is no big deal. We accepted the offer and fought here for 50 years. But today, the pirates got us. I never thought this would happen. And now our chiefs will spend the rest of their lives in a cell.
Hey, hold on a second. That story's kind of funny.
What's so funny about it? If you're laughing at us?
No, not that kind of funny. I mean strange. On our way here, we met those two chiefs. For 100 years, the warriors of Elbaf, Dory and Brogy, have been on the same island, fighting a duel that never ends.
How? How do you know their names?
What?
That can't be!
If you want proof, I've got plenty. Want to know how they laugh? Their weapons? Their techniques? I know all about them. We really met. They weren't captured 50 years ago. That's a big lie!
then we cut to Enies lobby, main island courthouse. They've broken through to the center of the island.
They've broken through to the center of the island and are on the way here.
The courthouse guard force has failed in its duty.
10,000 soldiers were swatted aside like flies.
Can the entrance to the government be entrusted to guards like you?
You should be ashamed. Our deepest apologies. The King Bulls were more powerful than we could have expected, but it's just a matter of time before the other one.
Shut up, you fools! Your words no longer mean anything.
That's right. Now that it's come to this, we must move on to our last resort. I'm going to call them.
No way! You're going to release them into the town?
Of course I'll call on them. They are the Judicial Island's executioners. It's settled. They're coming out.
No way! And then it cuts to the main head who just stares. And then the two side heads goes, speaking of which, Chief just, call them! Both heads on the side hit the one in the middle because the one in the middle is indecisive. The one in the middle is basically Kevin if you go by King Ghidorah's name from, the Legend verse. Because it has the one off to the side, the one that's the leader, and the one that's kind of stupid. Yeah, the one that's in the middle is that stupid Kevin head. Speaking of which, Chief Justice, we also lost track of Straw Hat Luffy.
Huh? Silence! I don't want to hear any more bad news. My decision has been made.
Wait a second!
Let loose the 11 righteous jurors.
Are you serious? They'll crush the whole town! Enies lobby, main island.
Aim carefully. Steady!
Artillery fire! Evade, Gamora!
This central road is no good. They're fully prepared for an ambush.
They're changing directions! As they try to avoid gunfire. And then it cuts back to Chopper remembering what happened with Sadamu earlier. And then we get someone calling Nami, apparently. Huh?
The baby transponder snail.
Gotcha.
Hello? Who is it?
It's us. Whee!
It's old lady Kokoro.
What you want? I'm glad you're still alive. Ga.
What do you want?
Oh, I forgot to tell you something. I know you're busy, so I won't waste your time. Listen up. On Polly's map, there's no road between the courthouse and the Tower of Law.
She's right. I was wondering about that.
Look at the courthouse. There's a tower on either side, right?
Yes, there is.
There's a lever on the top floor of each tower. If you pull it, a drawbridge lowers between the courthouse and Tower of Law.
How do you know that, old lady?
Long ago, I came here with Tom to do some repairs. That ungrateful, dim-witted government.
Don't take it out on me.
Oh, and Chimney wants... Hello? Hello? Pirate lady? Can you hear me?
Wow, Chimney, what is it?
I saw that rubber pirate guy climb to the roof of the courthouse.
Really? Luffy?
I also saw stone crumbling from the roof, so I think there was a fight.
On the roof? I understand. Thank you.
One more thing, miss. Keep the transponder snail connected. We've got lots of information.
Roger. Did you hear that, guys?
Now we know where to go.
Good. You guys head straight towards the courthouse roof and join Strawhead Luffy. We'll split off and lower the drawbridge.
Yeah! Goes the entire Frankie family.
I'm counting on you, Gamora. Take us to the courthouse.
And then before that happens, Gamora gets slammed in multiple parts of its body with giant balls on the end of chains and slammed into a building.
Gamora! Who are those guys?
And Zoro prepares to draw his sword.
Not so fast, you pirate trash.
They did it! They knocked down the second one! The pirates have lost their ride!
Surround them and kill them! Calling all soldiers on Enies lobby in the center of D block in the southern part of the island. The guards we passed are catching up. We have felled the pirates' King Bull. They're coming from up ahead, too. Summon your full might to D block and seal the area completely.
If they got artillery trained on us. Uh-oh! There are thousands of them! If they surround us here, we're goners!
Then we cut back to the Tower of Law. The Tower of Law! And Frankie and Robin.
You must be happy. It's to be expected that no one would come to help. You don't see me getting bitter because my men haven't come for me.
And then Robin's not saying anything. Near the island gate. Yes! All right! Oimo and Kashi are back! They're back, but I don't think they're back for you! Because after Usopp basically told them that the government has been lying to them, and they've been in enforced servitude all this time, I don't think they're gonna be too happy. Let's keep going.
All right. Yes, all right. Oimo and Kashi are back. Hurry up and crush them. Hey, giants, take care of those three.
Yeah. And it cuts to Polly.
This doesn't look good. I don't have the strength to fight them.
Looks like this is the end.
Giants, kill those three. And it cuts to Oimo and Kashi, who start to pull their arms back. You tricked us! As Oimo and Kashi bat away the government officials.
Ah! What the? They've joined the other side! Before we rejoice over our chief's safety, before we lament our lost time,
We'll vent our anger until we're satisfied.
Let's go! Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I love this. I love it. It's one thing to see this in action. By the way, why is a delay on the screen chat? Because what you say, because of latency, what you see on the screen is not what happens. Like, what you see on the screen and what happens on the screen is not what happens immediately when I say it. So when you hear me saying this right now, I'm already reading the chapter. It's the latency. It's the latency. But when you read lines like this, when you read a line with a person full of anger, it just sets off the whole chapter.
Before we rejoice over our chief's safety, before we lament our lost time,
We'll vent our anger until we're satisfied. Join us, Sniper King.
no problem! Signal the counterattack! Hurry to your comrades!
And that is the end of chapter 384. Onwards to 385. But before that, we got an SPS. Question: why is Frankie fueled by cola, signed by Shu? Answer: because it tastes good. Question: Master Oda, are you having fun drawing manga? You are? Good. I thought of a new technique for Luffy. It's called Gum Gum Rain. He floats up with Gum Gum Storm and then rains down spit. What do you think? Hehehe. Sign: Ryuta. Answer: that's gross, but it just might work. Question: Sensei, hiya, I'd like to ask a favor. In the first panel of page 65 in volume 26, Chopper made a fist, but his hand looks the same as usual. Da-dum. Would you please show me how Chopper does rock, paper, and scissors? Sign: Kachiwari Gori. Answer: I see, the same as usual. He's making a fist, but it looks the same, huh? Hey, get out of here, Chopper. Show us you can do... Hey, get out here, Chopper. Show us you can do rock, paper, and scissors. Chopper.
All right, I can do it. Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, good. You can make rock, scissors, and paper very clearly. Hey, that's cheating. You did it in human form. No wonder it looks so good.
Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to use my hoof.
And then Chopper basically, since he has like 2 hooves and no thumbs, this is rock, this is paper, and then spread out is, this is rock, this is scissor, and then spread out is paper. As spread out as he can make it. Okay, Chopper, thanks. That's the end of the SBS. Onwards to chapter 385, There Is a Way. Ms. Golden Week's Big Plan, A Baroque Reunion, Volume 20. You must not fail in life, as this individual holds on to Mr. 3, and in the background it shows like some sort of like bird, almost like a swan even, in the background of this individual has a very familiar looking face with rosy cheek marks. I wonder who this person is in front of Mr. 3. But let's continue. Enies Lobby, Tower of Law.
Oh, wait, you guys. I forgot. Take these.
As Spandam hands Kaku and Khalifa some peculiar looking fruit.
Whoa! Hold on a second. That's...
Yo-yoy! And this is a flashback before all of CP9 left the room. Yo-yoy! That's...
devil fruit. Oh no! Don't bring that near me.
Cha-pa-pa. It's my first time seeing one.
Me too. Me too! What are you so upset about, Chabra? Says Kaku.
Idiot! Don't you know? If you possess those powers, it means a devil lives inside your body. For example, if I got too close to that fruit, a devil would jump out of it and start fighting with the devil inside me, and my body would explode.
Really? Then Bluno continues on the conversation.
Don't be ridiculous. A member of an intelligence agency shouldn't be taken in by such common rumors. Grand Line scholars have already explained the conditions by which the powers are conveyed. What you're talking about is an example of someone who ate too. His body fractured until there was nothing left of it, and he died. Greedy fools destroy themselves. If you think about the risk of just one fruit, you can imagine the curse incurred by consuming a second one.
What? Really? But, Director, how did you get 2 devil fruits? Where did you find them?
I have connections. Eat them for future battles. Grow stronger, CP9. But let me tell you one thing. Even I don't know what kind of devil lives inside them.
Tower of Law, Rob Lucci's room. It's not a fruit of this world. It's not a fruit of this world. I sense a strange power, something like gravity, and they're not in the illustrated reference books.
That's not so unusual.
You learn the name of the fruits when you gain its power, but it's a gamble to what kind of power you'll gain. If by chance you get a strange power, your life is ruined and you can no longer swim. Whatever power you gain, it depends on how you use it. You probably won't get weaker, and being unable to swim isn't such a big deal. Lots of sailors have lost their lives searching for just one such devil fruit. As Lucci just completely chills out, he's got his shirt all open, he's drinking him some wine, and he's just chilling out in his chair in Lucci's room. Eat them. It'll be fun.
Khalifa! Kaku! Khalifa! Don't do it! This won't turn out well!
Oh wait, this is Jabber going,
Kaku, Khalifa, don't do it! It won't turn out well! It tastes like poop! Like poop!
Jabra doesn't want you to get stronger, Kaku. Japapa!
envy and jealousy stain a man's name. Yo-yoy!
Shut up! Think about it, you two! You could sell them for hundreds of millions! One bite could plague you for life!
And then Kaku just eat his. This could be fun.
If it's a good power, I welcome it.
Yeah! They ate it!
And then it shows Kaku and Khalifa's faces turning as they eat these devil fruits.
What happened?
Yo-yoy! Has your body changed?
Yuck!
It tastes awful!
Hey, try doing something. What kind of power did you get?
I don't feel like anything has changed.
You'll notice the enormity of the transformation soon. New powers have been born. I'm looking forward to this. Identify your powers as soon as you can. Depending on Director's orders, you may soon be able to try them in battle. As it cuts to Khalifa and Kaku as they you sit there, wondering what type of powers they got as they're kind of sweating a little bit. Bluno couldn't wait, so he's already participating in the fun. And we cut back to Bluno versus Luffy. Courthouse roof! Luffy versus Bluno!
I underestimated you. I didn't think he could keep up with the speed of my shave technique.
Well, don't!
I must be careful. Hitting a rubber man doesn't do anything. Moonwalk!
Come!
Tempest kick!
And he almost hits Luffy, and Luffy dodges out of the way.
Iron body. Wheel!
And he uses Iron Body and he starts stamping into the ground, and he brings his foot down close to Luffy and he starts doing these sideways cartwheels with Iron Body that's destroying the spaces where he's stepping into as he tries to hit Luffy with this cartwheel of death sort of thing. That's odd. Whoa!
Door!
And then Bluno goes straight through the floor. Huh? Did a door just open in the floor?
Door!
And then Bluno's hands go straight through the floor and grab Luffy and pull him down into the ground. Yeah! What the? Were there a bunch of little doors here? Ah, I'm stuck! You! What did you do? Do you have devil fruit powers?
Door fruit. I'm a door man. I can change anything into a door. Revolving door.
As Bluno hits Luffy in the face and causes Luffy's face to, spin around like it's on a door hinge. Huh? What's going on? I'm getting dizzy! As the section of Luffy's face that are his eyes starts spinning around over and over again. Which way is forward? Stop!
It's this way. Tempest kick.
And then the area where Luffy is we see it from the outside as it explodes, and Zoro notices. And Zoro looks up and he sees Bluno.
Hey, Cook. Yeah, I saw. Luffy's already fighting CP9.
What?
Really? We're off to a slow start. We're completely surrounded. How can we break through? Someone attacked Gamora with steely balls. He's paralyzed. Fire! Blast those pirates off that monster.
And they start firing at Zoro and everyone.
There's only one way. Cut through to the courthouse.
Come on, guys.
Wait! No one get off!
Chopper?
Gamora says, hold on tight!
Gamora?
Gamora!
You're still...
And then Gamora starts to get up.
The monster! It's still alive! Blast it with the artillery! Shoot the monster! Fight back! Fight back! Protect Gamora!
And then Gamora gets up and he starts moving towards the courthouse. And he bursts straight through all these Navy personnel.
Whoa!
But slams into a wall.
Whoa! Hey, Gamora, why are you running into the wall? What's the matter? I knew it. He's done for.
No! He can't see! He was hitting the ice! He's lost his sight!
What? You can't see? Gamora!
And then, because Gamora's just wildly flailing around because he can't see.
Whoa! He's really taken off! Fire the artillery! What are you doing?
Stop, Gamora! You're in no condition to be running!
Goes Mozu and Kiwi.
Don't let them through! Kill it! Stop the beast!
He says, I made a promise to Sadamu. Leave the rest to me. I will carry them for both of us.
And then it cuts to a flashback of when they apparently found Sadamu and Gamora.
You found them in its stomach? Well, I can't eat anymore. We'll take them with us as emergency rations.
Big brother, there's a problem. Pirates beat up Sadamu and Gamora.
You've got a lot of nerve hurting my cohorts.
And then it cuts to the present. And then it cuts to Gamora going through the oceans, singing with Sadamu as the Frankie family goes out to sea, apparently. And they're neighing and they're singing.
Hey, if you're injured, stop dancing! Sadamu! Gamora!
And then the horses neigh.
Gamora, stop! Don't just plunge blindly forward. It's a dead end. If you hit it, you'll die. Stop!
A dead end. Do you see it?
No, I don't see it at all.
Calling all units! The Pirates' King Bull has broke through the D-block defenses! Their current location is the square in front of the courthouse! All right! I repeat, the Pirates! We made it! It's the courthouse, Gamora!
And then Gamora just falls over after forcibly crashing through towards the gate itself.
You did it!
And that's the end of chapter 385. Onwards to 386, but we got an SBS. Question. Orachi, Wanzei is amazing. Making noodles just by putting flour in your mouth, but wouldn't you need water too? Are you implying it's spit instead of water? It's still cool though, and you can eat them as soon as they come out of his nose. Raw. Raw? You don't boil them? I love ramen, but I don't feel like eating that. How about you? For your dinner, maybe? I told y'all, Wanzei is nasty. I'm not eating his food. Answer. Yeah, I always have delicious Wanzei ramen for dinner. Yay! No way. If I ate that, I wouldn't feel like drawing anymore. Wanzei really whipped up a storm. Green gum allergy in Osaka has a complaint too. Question. I got something to say to Wanzei. It's about the panel in which he offers ramen to Sanji and the others say, eat up. Your thumb is in the soup. Oh, yeah, his thumb is in the soup. Okay, so not only is it nasty that his nose noodles are in the bowl and he's telling people to eat it, but he's also putting his fingers in the food. So I really hope no one has been eating food from him. Imagine how many Navy personnel have been eating Wanzei's food, not fully realizing where all of the food comes from. He's not the head chef or anything, but he's like a food fighter. Not a foo fighter, but a food fighter. I really hope not a lot of Navy personnel have been eating their food. Sure, I don't like the Navy because of their whole opinion on absolute justice and whatever, but even I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Bad food? No. Because that's a memory you will carry with you the rest of your life. Ugh, nasty. It's about the panel in which he offers ramen to Sanji and the others and says, "Eat up! Your thumb! Your thumb is in the soup, old man. No one can eat that. That's why the three of them go mad. Please tell Wanzei that. Signed, the green gum allergy." Answer: that's not the only problem. Yeah, it's the fact that the noodles came out of his nose! Question: does everyone in One Piece cut their fingernails down to the quick? Sign, Basil. Answer: does it matter? The question corner is over. See you next volume. Okay, so this is the last question corner. So the last two chapters we get after 386 won't have one. Chapter 386, Unprecedented. Miss Golden Week's Big Plan, a Baroque Reunion, Volume 21. Help! Says someone, as we see someone screaming for help at the West Port, like they mentioned, and it's a whole bunch of Navy soldiers down there as well, as Mr. Five and Golden Week look on. Enies lobby! Enies, I know, booger snot and spit, no thank you. Look, first of all, I'm not eating food that comes out of your body, period. Regardless of whatever. Food that comes out of the human body, it's not food that I want to eat. I just won't. Sorry, but I won't. I'm adventurous with food, but I got standards. Enies lobby, Tower of Law, and someone's running upstairs.
Look, Funkfried, a golden transponder snail, like possessing the authority for a buster call. You can't have it without permission from an admiral or higher at Navy headquarters. It's a valuable species. I got it from Aokiji for the buster call. But just you watch. If we bring back the weapon, I won't need to get this from an admiral. I'll have one myself, and I'll be able to run the military however I want. With this one button, an island will disappear. Authority itself is a kind of weapon.
Director, spend 'em!
Hey, you surprised me! What do you want? Can't you knock? I could have accidentally pressed the button.
Then don't hold it in your hands, you moron. Sorry, but this is urgent. There's a transponder snail call from the Enies lobby main island. And then it cuts to Frankie and Robin, who are chained up outside.
What? Why not just call the one in this room? Hey, the receiver is off the hook. Who keeps doing that? Did you say it's urgent?
Yes, sir. Who keeps doing that? You're the only one who uses that phone in your own office. Stupid. Let's keep on. Let's just keep on.
Spend 'em. So, Nico Robin, there's a pressing report from Enies lobby main island. It may not be absolutely urgent, but I'm sure you can imagine what it is. It must be about the fate of Straw Hat Luffy, who beat 5 of my guards, and how the indomitable giants Oimo and Kashi have crushed your comrades, and what happens to fools who oppose the world government. Let's listen together.
Oh, since Spandam's phone has been off the hook, he doesn't know about how every single one of his forces have been bodied by the Straw Hats and the Frankie family, and now Oimo and Kashi have rebelled against them. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Oh, this ought to be good.
And what happens to fools who oppose the world government? Let's listen together. You're pathetic. Shut up, punk. Hey, go.
Ow. 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 Ow, I bit the back of my tongue back there. That was uncomfortable.
Hey, guards. Yes, this is Spandam.
Oh, Director! Good! I can finally file a report. Where should I begin?
Calm down, fool. All right. Summarize the important points concisely and in a clear voice. It's about the Straw Hats, right? What happened? Did you accidentally kill them? Well, that was their fault for being weak.
Approximately 60 pirates have invaded. At present, their attack has reached the final point on Enies lobby's main island, the square before the courthouse.
Calling all units on Enies lobby, main island!
Hurry to the courthouse! Good job, Gamora! Don't let the Bull Brothers' efforts go to waste, you guys! Time to attack! Let's rescue Big Bro Frankie!
The pirates have reached the square in front of the courthouse! All soldiers to the square by the courthouse!
As it shows Sanji and Zoro getting off of Gamora first as they're leading this charge.
Can you see Luffy?
No. There's no way we can climb to the top.
We're not made of rubber.
How many CP9 agents did you see?
Only the one, big guy with horns.
It's hard to imagine that they've taken Robin and Frankie someplace without a roof, and that everyone is there.
Anyway, we got...
Let me see if I read this right.
It's hard to imagine that they've taken Robin and Frankie someplace without a roof, and that everyone is there.
Anyway, we got to follow Luffy! We gotta help Robin!
Hurry to the courthouse! The drawbridge isn't down! Corner them!
As everyone notices the soldiers running up towards them. And then we get something flying towards them as it's Yokozuna.
Get off!
And he catches a big old cannonball, or it looks like a cannonball, from one of those same dudes that bodied Gamora earlier on.
Whoa!
Whoa! What a big frog! It's an iron ball like the one that fell Gamora! Who is it?
And then Yokozuna's looking.
They're getting away! 3 of them! Why are they running away? They're the ones who trapped us!
Idiot! If we keep running after them, we'll be wasting time! And then there's an explosion on the other side.
Huh?
You guys are noisy. I checked them out.
Wow, he beat one!
I thought we should know what we're up against.
What is he? He looks pretty strong.
Another special unit like the Courthouse Guard Force? Several more are hiding out there. Be careful. All right, let's hurry. The guards are coming.
Box them in! They can't open the heavy stone doors of the courthouse! Take them out here in the square!
How are we gonna get past those big doors?
Stop wasting time, I'm moving on. And Zoro basically just cut a giant hole into these solid stone doors.
Whoa, he's cutting the stone apart! Sambai, we'll go around to the left and right and pull the lever for the drawbridge.
Good, get to it.
And he's saying this, and this is both Mozu and Kiwi saying this.
Good, get to it. We'll split into 3 teams. Those with me will clean out the inside of the courthouse. It'll only take a few of us. Good luck. Dismissed.
And then everyone splits up. Some people go inside, other people go to the other side, and then other people go to the left and the right. And then we cut to the shocked and horrified face of how Spanum's being told everything that's going on. This is such a beautiful face. This reminds me of Eneru's face when he found out that he couldn't kill Luffy with lightning.
Huh?
Furthermore, the giant guards of the island gate, Oimo and Kashi, have joined the pirates. They're currently coming up to the center of the main island. The number of guard casualty here is over 2,000. More than 1,000 of those were defeated.
Not 5?
By Captain Straw Hat Luffy, who has suddenly disappeared. A search operation is underway. This may be a catastrophe the likes of which we've never seen before.
And then Spandam just goes running to his office and he's looking outside.
A catastrophe the likes of which we've never seen before in the history of Enies lobby!
Bruno? What's he doing there? What's going on? What is happening on this island?
And that is the end of chapter 386. Onwards to chapter 387, Gear.
Chief Justice Baskerville! Baskerville! Come in, it's me!
Courthouse grounds.
Oh, Director Spandam, this is Left Baskerville on the left.
And right Baskerville on the right.
And in the center is I, the Central Freeway.
And both heads just knock him in the middle.
Who?
Give me a status report.
I've heard the pirates reached the square before the courthouse. Status? The status?
The status? Not so much the square as the courthouse itself. Status? The worst!
As they're saying this, a big torrent is being whipped up in front of them as we see bodies of Navy personnel being thrown up in the air.
Status? The worst!
What? Chief Justice, allow me to report. The pirates have cut through the giant stone doors and invaded.
I can
say that, moron.
I'm surprised at how few guards are here. This should go smoothly. What's that?
Zoro stares at the Chief Justice.
Whoa, a three-headed man. I've heard stories about a three-headed guard dog, but who is he?
Order! This is a sacred chamber of the law. I will now sentence you to your fate and will allow no appeals.
All right, you guys try to reach the top where Luffy is.
They're straight up ignoring him.
Oh, all right. You guys try to reach the top where Luffy is. Yokozuna and I and a few others will intercept anyone who pursues you through the gate. We'll guard your back, so move forward.
Got it.
Hey, look at that! It looks like court is in session.
Ignore it. What a pain. How do we get through?
The crime is as follows. First, the accursed set foot on Enies lobby, a possession of the world government.
Look up ahead. There are stairs on both sides. Let's use those.
They're ignoring him.
Whoa, they're so disrespectful. They disregarded sacred court proceedings.
They're pirates.
Unforgivable. They have no respect for the traditions of this judicial island.
Charming demon.
Huh?
His swords look bent.
Sleepless night. Onigiri!
And then Zoro just blitzes through a whole battalion of Navy soldiers, and they get sent flying over the Frankie family.
He must have been the one who...
And then everyone looks awestruck at Zoro and everyone else.
Let's go. I cleared a way.
Yeah.
Why is he not the captain?
Oh, the boy in the suit.
Wait! Step aside, you reindeer and stupid swordsman. This is dangerous enemy territory. Nami's path is for me to clear. Outa!
Is that supposed to say out of the way? Because if that is, I'm missing those words on this page. Yeah. I think it's supposed to say out of the way, but it just doesn't say this on my book. Like the words are actually missing in the speech bubble. It just says outa. No period, no nothing after it.
Nami's path is for me to clear. Out of the way.
Hey, careful,
Hey, careful, you want to fight? As he goes in and he knocks aside both Chopper and Zoro.
Why are you fighting?
This way, Nami. Follow me.
But didn't we come to rescue Robin?
Oh, right. Robin is waiting for me to save her. I wonder if she's crying and lonely right now.
Huh?
Because Chopper's confused.
I looked away and Zoro took off! Wait! Zoro! That's not the right way! I said the stairs! Why is he going that way?
Are you trying to show off?
Shut up. I couldn't understand your directions.
That's not my fault!
I'm coming, Robin.
Zoro!
Zoro.
I'll cook up some medicine for you! Medicine for losers!
Losers? Hey!
Are they ever gonna help, Big Brother? They will when they get around to it. Hey. This is a serious offense.
A major crime!
Will compromise the death penalty.
Agreed.
Huh?
Don't ignore me!
As the Chief Justice, as Baskerville just jumps up and tries to slash at Chopper, Nami, and Zoro.
Chopper, Nami, you go on ahead. I'll catch up after I take care of this guy.
I'll show you insolent pirates how horrible I am.
Pull!
Huh?
And it shows that Baskerville is holding on to this, because he destroyed a section of the stairs, and he's holding on to it. But the Frankie family is holding on to him.
Stop that! Who are you?
And they pulled him down.
Frankie family!
We're your opponents, Cerberus.
What?
Let's go.
Yeah!
Then rooftop. Courthouse roof. Luffy versus Bluno. We continue. as it shows that Luffy is okay after Bluto tried to knock him off the roof. Huh! Ugh. The face door is closed.
Of course, an open door has to close sometime. I'm surprised you were able to dodge my Tempest kick.
It was nothing.
That hurts.
As he shaves and tries to kick Luffy, who just dodges out of the way. You. And then Luffy tries to hit Bluto. He flew! And it shows him using Moonwalk and jumping away from Luffy.
Finger pistol.
And Luffy dodges from that. And then he uses Shave again.
Iron body. Smash!
And using Iron Body, he tries to hit Luffy. Luffy dodges, but Bluto pretty much craters the roof. Doesn't destroy it completely, but he basically hits with enough force to cause a big, massive crater to just straight up appear. Gum Gum! Bullet!
Iron body!
And then it shows Luffy punching Bluto over and over again while Bluto continues to use Iron Body.
Tempest kick!
And then Luffy dodges that kick.
He can match my speed, forcing me to change the path of my Tempest kick. His physical abilities are unbelievable.
I can't do it. I can't beat you like this. When I lost to Aokiji, I thought if I was going to meet others just as strong out at sea, I had to grow stronger to protect my friends. Even if I'm not that strong, I have friends I want to be with. I've got to be stronger than everyone, or I'll lose them.
So, what are you going to do?
I came up with a way to fight at top strength so I won't have to lose to anyone. And then Luffy just starts to crouch down. And as he does so, his legs start to pump. So no one has to go away. And Luffy's legs start to pump, and then his body starts to change, and smoke starts to come off of his body.
His body is steaming. What is he doing? Something's happening inside of him.
You can't keep up with me anymore.
What?
All my abilities have evolved to the next level. Gear 2. Or, Gear Segundo. As it shows Luffy in a crouching pose. It shows Luffy crouched down in Gear Second. I had to do that pose. I had to do it. As the steam is coming off of his body. Gear 2! And that is the end of chapter 387. I'm making good time. For me to get through 11 chapters, I'm making good time. So we got and that's the end of chapter 387. We got the continued from earlier on, fan favorite moves contest results. At 9th place, we have Gum Gum Pistol. At 10th place, we have single sword style draw and resheath technique, Lion Song. At 11th place, we have Onigiri. And at 12th place, we have Usopp's Rubber Band of Doom, with those attacks going 552 votes, 410 votes, 385 votes, and then lastly 365 votes. And then we have the remaining rankings from 13 all the way down to 30. Gum Gum Golden Rifle, Slow Beam, 3-sword style 108-pound Phoenix, or 108-pound cannon. Vo Vengeance, Gum Gum Balloon, Happiness Punch, why isn't that all the way at rank 1? Gum Gum Fireworks, Golden Peony, Gum Gum Space Out, Gum Gum Rifle, Tornado Tempo, Konkase Crush, Gum Gum No Way, Finger Pistol, Cloven Rose, Rejectile, Gum Gum Bullet, 3-sword style Streaming Wolf Swords, and then last, Flaming Onigiri. Nami's comments. The fans sure like all kinds of powers, don't they? But the most powerful one so far is ranked 25th, the Finger Pistol. The Finger Pistol has beaten both Luffy and Zoro, but they won't give up. They'll battle on with their own powerful techniques. You can do it, guys! This is number 20, Gum Gum Space Out. He's not thinking anything at all. Readers, you can do this too. I sometimes do Gum Gum Space Out sometimes, when I'm not working. Chapter 388, and the last chapter of this volume. Gear 2, or second gear if you're going by the dub, or gear second if you're going by how everyone else calls it. Gear 2. Miss Golden Week's Rubber Band of Doom is the deadliest. Seriously, it has Doom on the end of it. Of course it's the deadliest out of every attack. Any attack that has Doom on the end is automatically powerful. Miss Golden Week's Big Plan, A Baroque Reunion, Volume 22. Mr. 3 surrenders. As it shows, Mr. 3 being brought out and thrown on like a gurney in front of Hina, Full Body, and Django, while Miss Valentine is up on this like X-shaped crucifix being held by the Navy. But Luffy is in gear second.
Gear, your abilities evolve.
As it shows Luffy still steaming right in front of Bluno.
There's steam coming from your body. You pretending to be a steam engine? Is this some kind of bluff?
I'm glad I ran into you here. Come. And then it shows Luffy, who pulls his fist back, and he's aiming his fists directly where Bluno is.
Are you aiming? You'll just give me a chance to dodge your attack. Take careful aim and see if you can hit me. Shave!
And while Luffy's aiming, Jet Pistol! With unrelenting, with absolutely blinding speed, you don't even see Luffy's fist move. You just see the shockwave, and then his hand blurring for a brief second, and he instantly hits Bluno right when Bluno's moving. And Bluno's eyes wide out, and blood shoots from his mouth, and he falls backwards. And then Luffy's gone.
I can't see him at all.
And then he gets hit again by Luffy. And then he gets knocked backwards. And then Luffy's above him, still moving at quoting speed. Still moving. I saw quoting in your comment, and I said quoting speed. Still moving at faster than sight speed. He's above Bluno. Who is that?
Family has brought me breakfast. Family has brought me breakfast, and it's perfect. I can eat my breakfast and then go out and get Final Fantasy 16.
We're almost done. Sorry to have kept you all here so long, but Luffy's moving at speeds that Bluno cannot keep up with, and he hits him with Stamp! And then hits Bluno into the ground.
Impossible. No, it's true. He's definitely using the shave technique, and using it perfectly.
I'm glad I ran into you here. And then Luffy moves behind Bluno, and then Bluno retreats into
air door.
And he's just hiding in the void. Perfect timing. Exactly. I was thinking to myself, since I normally eat breakfast at around 9 or maybe 10-ish, or maybe even 11, depending on if family gets it for me. So it was nice of them to bring me hot food. I should probably fold the bag down so the heat stays inside. Yep. Oh, yep. Yeah, got it. It really is good timing. I put like something over it so that the heat can stay inside, so I can read this and finish it. But Bluno is inside the void of the door.
This can't be. It's not just that he's using shave, but his body is strong enough to do so easily. A person using the art of the 6 powers has unmatched speed. He cannot lose. If I turn my body into a door and keep him from moving, I'll win easily. I'll use all my power to do away with him right now.
He disappeared. And then it cuts to Bluno, who tries to go out of the door and grab Luffy with door. But then Luffy dodges out of the way. Instantly, I noticed that when you look like you've disappeared, your feet are hitting the ground more than 10 times each instant to move. I figured out how to do it. I'm glad I know that technique for moving exists. Come.
Iron Body. Strength. I'll take this on using top strength Iron Body.
Jet Bazooka!
And then Luffy hits Blueno with a rapid, high-speed, full-powered jet bazooka. And then it cuts to Blueno, who's veering a little bit, and then he stares at Luffy. You sure are sturdy. Then I'll show you something even more interesting. And it looks like Luffy's about to bite into his finger. Watch this. Gear. And then he looks and notices that Blueno's eyes completely wide over, and he falls face first in front of Luffy. I'm really tired. My body still can't keep up. Oh well, that's all right for now. My body doesn't matter. I need to move forward. That's one member of CP9 down. And then we got an incredibly busy 2 pages. There's a whole bunch going on right now. Enies Lobby, main island. Tower of Law, courthouse, island gate, and then the main gate. The cannons! Fire the cannons!
They're gonna smash us! Ah, what's going on?
It's useless! We won't back off, you pipsqueak guards!
You can't stop Oimo either!
As both Oimo and Kashi go crashing through all these Navy personnel. See, the worst thing you could possibly do is lie to a giant about their friends. Because then you have the fury of the giants on you. You big dumb idiots.
I can't believe it. Those troublesome giants are on our side now.
Yeah! It's the bond between warriors. Giants, the courthouse is right over there! Forward!
Square in front of the courthouse.
What are you doing? Hurry in! The pirates must be on the courthouse grounds. But a frog has taken up position in front of the main door. A frog? Don't let anyone through, Yokozuna! Stand strong! Get all! If we give in, thousands of gods will swarm in. Hang in there until the drawbridge is down. Get all!
Courthouse right tower. As Frankie family, along with Mozu, charge through the stairs.
Only one of us needs to get through. Whatever happens, we must pull the lever on the top floor to lower the drawbridge.
Courthouse left tower. Oh wait, that was Kiwi.
Big Sis Mozu!
Go on ahead. Lower the bridge and see to it that the Straw Hats reach the Tower of Law.
The courthouse courtroom.
Stop them! Don't let them through! Hey, get out of my way!
Fuyuki 21 is no longer the artist for the beginning after the end? Really? Really? That's interesting, Top. Also, good to see you, Top. How you been? You been good? That's interesting. I wonder why. Huh. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Stop them!
Stop them! Don't let them through!
Hey, get out of my way! Why did that swordsman and his friends go up earlier?
Why did that swordsman and his friends go up earlier?
I don't have to answer that. What?
Oh wait, that's Zanbai going.
I don't have to answer that. What? I just want to know if Big Bro Frankie is all right.
Courthouse, upper floor of the courtroom.
Meet them! Get the pirates! Jerks, you're all the way in here?
And then it cuts to Sanji, who's going up against some personnel. And then Chopper and Nami, who are going up against some personnel.
Move! Hey, don't throw them this way, Chopper!
Guilty! Guilty!
As it cuts to the executioners facing off against Zoro. What is with it? What is it with you guys? Tower of Law, ultimate destination.
Take Frankie and Nico Robin to the gates of justice?
Take Frankie and Nico Robin to the gates of justice?
That's right! Do as I say!
But the convoy leaving the gates of justice hasn't finalized its preparations yet.
That's fine! Wait on the other side of the gate as long as necessary. For now, we just need to remove the pirate's target. Once they're through the gates of justice, there's nothing they can do. And gather all agents of CP9! Stand up, you two. The express line for hell is departing.
After that, we'll hunt down the pirates at our leisure.
Enies lobby island gate. And it cuts to Kokoro, who's still there with Chimney.
Everything they do is exciting. Giants are on our side. No one with any sense would ever challenge this place. Watch, Chimney. Whether they live or die, they have done what no one in the past 100 years could. This moment will impress the whole world.
Oh, it will.
When the fight is over, the world will ring with the sound of that Straw Hat Boy's name.
Robin! I've come for you! And this is Luffy screaming for Robin, as Frankie, Robin, and Spandam can hear it. He came!
Luffy.
And Spandam is just looking just completely dumbfounded and surprised and shocked as Luffy's screaming. To be continued in One Piece, Volume 41. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done with One Piece for today. We are done with One Piece for today. Tomorrow, we finally reached the halfway mark of this entire live read-through series of me going through One Piece. We officially hit Volume 41, which is when the later half of it is just like, that's the last bit of it. I mean, I still got a ways to go, but tomorrow we're going to be halfway done. Officially halfway done. And I got to say, it's been amazing getting even this far. 40 streams, 40 days of me doing One Piece and reading One Piece. I can't tell you how blessed I am to be able to do this. Nice map at the end? Yeah, there's a map at the end that shows you where everything is. A rescue Robin and Frankie. It shows where everyone is, where everything's happening. Yeah, there's a whole bunch, but it's going to take too long, and I need to eat my food while it's still hot, and then go out and get my game. Then go out and get my game. But thank you, everyone. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. It's been like a wild ride, a seriously wild ride. And July 1st is actually going to mark a year that I've done this job full time. It's had its highs and its lows. It's had its moment of uncertainties, like, I hope I make enough this month, or I hope I make enough that month, or whatever. It's had those moments. But overall, this has got to be one of the greatest decisions I've made in my entire life. And as we approach that 1-year anniversary of me running my channel full time, I just want to say thank you for the support over all these years. For me being active for 10 years. Well, me having a YouTube channel for 10 years. And for me being able to do what I love. What I love to do for you. Thank you for giving me that opportunity. You guys just bless me with your presence. You guys don't even know. This is an honor to do. This is an honor for me to do. To use my talents not just for myself, but for the benefit of others. And I just want to say thank you. You humble me so much. So, that's all I got for today. We will continue with Volume 41 tomorrow. To everyone here right now, all I can say at the end of the day is, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you enjoyed what you saw here today, then like, subscribe, and share this stream with everyone you know, because the more the merrier. And because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later peoples. Later on today, Final Fantasy 16.